Hey guys, Joe here from XFoxGames. Check it out. We got the dual pack from Adventure Force here, the Equalizers. This is a pretty cool little set, but of course there is some things about it that were like, okay, that's cool, and But I thought, when I noticed this at my local Walmart, I was like, I really like the color combo. I thought the color combo looked pretty cool, and I just kind of looking at it, I was thinking, man, you could probably mod this thing pretty easy. Now, I haven't broken into it or anything like that, which I hope to do here in a little bit, but that's really what caught my eye is kind of just the color combo, right? You get two of them. They kind of got the reverse on each, which I thought was kind of cool. Anyways, before we even start, guys, definitely get in on the giveaways. The Dart Zone MK3 giveaway here is approaching quick for that thing to end, so go and get in on that. Literally take the first couple minutes and just go do that. And also, I am super excited. We are in kind of the final stages of printing and tweaking our 54-shot boom dozer here. It is intense, right? You guys already know about the 24-shot we have here, but we did make an inline clip or inline clip version of that, which is just crazy. Anyway, more info to come on that. But for this here, let's take just a quick look at the box here. You can see, the colors of this, again, is just what got me here. I was like, man, 2 blasters for around 10 bucks. Okay, and they got, kind of that smart AR, if you want to call it that, up in the front. I'm like, that's not too bad. And I was thinking, man, I feel like I could really mod this particular thing. Now, one of the things to note about this particular blaster is, size-wise, it's kind of small. If you compare it to one of our XFKOs, our Nerf Knockout that we've modded, you could see it's kind of there, but smaller. And I'm like, okay, and it's really, really light. The actual grip itself, the handle, is kind of tiny. So for my adult hands, I just engulf that, right? It's not too bad, but it is, I think, meant for smaller Nerfer hands, which is all right. Now, the cocking mechanism is pretty easy. It's just a slide on the top and shoot. Now, there is something that is a little bit different about this blaster that I noticed when I was shooting it. So on the front of the box, you can see it says auto advancing blaster, and I'm like, what is that all about? Now, with a normal smart AR system up here in the front, right, if you had 4 darts in there, it usually has a rotation. It says, okay, let's shoot this first one first. Oh, once that one's out, and you could just really put 1 dart in, and you could shoot with normal AR systems. But what this auto advancing is inside, every time you pull this back, it shifts the plunger where it's going to shoot out. So right now, I don't know if it's going to shoot out of this one, this one, this one, or this one. You have no idea. So you shoot, it's like, oh, okay. So if you just stick 1 dart in here, and you happen to not be on that particular cylinder, then you got a 25% chance it's going to shoot. So that's one of the things that I noticed. I was like, oh, man. Now, something else I noticed on this particular blaster is the darts do not go fully in. And I was like, wait a second, is something wrong here? They go about 3/4 of the way. Now, yes, I did try to shove in small, half-length darts in here, but they don't fit. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can do it, but yeah, you can see they just stick out, and it kind of bugs me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now, the darts that come with this, of course, are the distance darts. Now, I have never really liked these. I've always swapped out with kind of the, just kind of either the Waffles or the Adventure Pros Pour stuff or the Dart Zone stuff. There's stuff that is just way better than the distance darts. Now, if you check this out here, we got probably about 10 FPS more when we used darts other than the distance darts, right? 10 FPS difference when shooting the other darts, right? The Dart Zone stuff and things like that. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a pretty big difference. And it was consistent, guys. It was not just 1 or 2. It was every single shot with the Dart Zone stuff or some of the bamboo stuff was always about 10 to 12 FPS more, which is huge. You're talking about a 15% increase in performance by just switching darts. Now, let's get to me shooting this particular thing because I know you guys want to see that. Now, here's the thing, guys. Coming in at around 50 to 60 FPS, right, you're not shooting anybody from a sniper range. So you can see here, not too bad of performance, right? But you have to kind of get used to that auto advancing mechanism they have in here, because I am so used to just throwing 1 dart in. If you're running around and picking one up, throwing it in, and you're able to, when you shoot, the normal AR system would shoot, but these again don't use that. They kind of rotate around, and when all the darts are out, you really don't know what dart or what cylinder it is. And kind of thinking about it, from the modability standpoint, again, I was like, man, okay, you could build something to where it just always shoots out one, or maybe you take out that auto-rotating portion to save a little bit on weight. I don't know. I'm definitely going to open these up in the future. But you can see here, you know, it's not terribly inaccurate. It's pretty decent for a sub, you know, $10 blaster or sub $5 blaster if you split the price. But still, pretty cool. I would say not too bad. Now, here's the thing, guys. You know, with these blasters, yes, they look phenomenal. I mean, look at those things. They look great. The colors, I cannot get over the colors. It just looks so awesome. And having that 4 kind of auto-rotating barrel, I mean, that's not too bad. Very similar to other blasters, but overall, I mean, it's not bad, guys. You know, for $5, okay, I cannot wait to open these particular blasters up and really see what's inside to be like, okay, can I make something for these? Can I kind of tweak them a little bit? But we'll see. I'll just open one up and kind of see what's in there and see if it's worth it. But that's my 2 cents on these things, guys. They're sub $10. The colors are phenomenal. You got to get used to the auto-rotating, the internal auto-rotating. So again, every time you cock it, you don't know which one it's going to shoot out of until you shoot that first one. So that's my 2 cents, guys. Again, make sure you guys get in these giveaways. I just cannot stress enough how bad I want to give these things away to you guys, and I want everybody to have an option to get those. But yeah, go ahead and pick these up if you haven't already. I think they're kind of cool. Or maybe, yeah, maybe save up to get, you know, one of the XFKOs or something like that. Anyways, thanks again, Fox fans.